We have had storytellers and artists on our bridge all day long, and they have been painting pictures, and we've been telling stories, and I found this beautiful picture. You want to see this picture? That someone painted earlier in the day. Girls, here, come on. Come closer so you can see. And you can bring Mom too. You want to sit right in front of me. Then you can see better. So what animals do we see in this picture? What's up in the tree? A frog. And what do we think these animals are? They're very colorful. Cows. Right, and there's a sheep. And a rooster. Yeah, I think that's definitely a cock-a-doodle-doo. And what do we think is in here, in the pond? Ducks. I think it is a salamander. And I have a story about a frog and a salamander. My story is about a frog, and his name is Bollichog. Bollichog was a frog. He was not so happy on his log. Why wasn't he happy? Because he was greedy. He was very needy. You see, he wanted to grow bigger and bigger. I want to be huge. He just wanted to be ginormous. Yeah. And so he ate and he ate and he ate. There are lots of moths and mosquitoes and midges on his. Now he had a friend. His friend was Salamander. Now Salamander's kind of like a lizard. And Salamander, why, she just stayed in the water, minding her business like she oughta. But that frog, Bollichog, he continued to eat. He continued to grow. He grew bigger than any frog I know. You know how big he grew? He grew bigger than Skunk. Skunk walked by with her tail in the air. She didn't care. He grew bigger than Raccoon. Do you know how big a raccoon is? Yeah, he grew bigger than Raccoon. And Raccoon passed by that frog with his eye. What's that frog doing to be so big? Now you'd think all this growing and getting bigger would make Bollichog happy, but no, stopping that. You see, out of all the animals, he thought he was the best. And now, my friends, he was putting that to the test. You see, being the size of Raccoon was not so fine. Hey, if I grow bigger, the forest will be mine. Well, he grew so big and heavy, you think he'd just sink. But no, what that frog do? He bent down and took one more drink. He drank from the stream, from the river, from the lake. How big do you think he was going to get, for goodness sakes? Because he just kept all that water deep inside. And he just swelled up as big as his bride. That's right. Look at me. I'm as big as bear. Huh? Bear look. What? Excuse me? That's not fair. Well, Bollichog, he bent down to take one last sip. And the water rose up to his bottom lip. But the stream, the river, the lake were all dry. And those animals looked at that frog, and they knew why. But they had to look up at that frog, because he was big, without doubt. But hey, maybe we could put our heads together and figure out how to make him open his big fat mouth, and then all that water will just head south. Of course, each of the animals thought they knew how to make Bollichog smaller. They certainly didn't want him getting any taller. So first up stepped Skunk. Oh, I have a system that works without fail. What do skunks do? Have you smelled a skunk before? Yes, you have. She went up to Bollichog and she lifted her tail. She sprayed that frog, and the smell was the worst. But did Bollichog spit, sputter, or burst? No, he did not. So up stepped Raccoon with his masked eyes, and he looked at that frog, long and hard and mean and sly. Don't let that frog get so big. Did Bollichog flinch, chortle, or choke? Nope. He thought Raccoon was just a big joke. So now, along comes Bear. Okay, Bollichog, enough is enough. You better watch out, because I might get robbed. Well, you know that frog. He was just so big and strong. He looked at the bear as though nothing was wrong. Who was left? Who else could help? What animals were left? Who's in the water, do you remember? His friend, what kind of animal is it? In the water, do you see? Salamander, right! Do you think she could think of anything better? He's up there, I know. So Salamander, she stood straight up. And she wiggled a bit. And she went up to the frog. And she belted out her favorite hit. Did they like come and carry me home? And Mr. Blankerman said, can I leave me banana? Did they like come and we wanna go home? Oh, misery, 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 misery. Did they like come and we wanna go home? What did the frog do? He laughed. He smiled. As the salamander did the two-step and the tango and the cha-cha-cha, Bollichog the frog, he opened his mouth and he went, and all the water came pouring out, and the animals, they just let out a shout, whoopee! Because now, frog was no longer forest commander. Where is he today? I think he sits in the Charles River, next to his friend, Salamander. You believe me? Yeah, because if you're careful, you can still see Salamander. She's still dancing to the Banana Boat song, and her friend Frog, he's laughing right along. Bollichog was a frog. He was. Now real happy on his log. Because, well now you know, because. The end.